third clip down on most carburetors. So you start off at the third clip down, second or third, depending on. I start off on the third and then ride the bike and see what it's going to do. And for instance, let's say you got a little lean spot from probably a quarter to half throttle. That's in the taper. That's not the needle itself, or that's not the needle position, up or down. That's the taper right here. So let's say you got a little lean pop right there. At just say a quarter throttle. You can take this needle and swap it out for a next needle, which is going to be, the taper is going to be thinner. There's like 3 or 4 different needles available for most of these carburetors, Mikuni or Kian. And the only difference is the diameter of the needle up here is the same, but if you see where this taper goes right here, the taper is going to be different. So thinner down here equals richer. Fatter down here equals leaner. Now, I've known guys that have a small lathe and they'll actually take needles that they can't actually get anymore. They can't get, whatever needle's available isn't suitable for them. So we'll go in and measure it in a couple of different spots, and then they'll take a piece of sandpaper and kind of change the taper on the needle. And drop it in the bike and take it out and ride it and see if it got rid of that spot you had there. I used to know a guy that made needles, worked for Dynajet. He was the guy that did the development work on the jet kits. And he's the one that taught me about needles, because before that I really didn't know nothing about them, about how they affect what range and all that. And guy made needles. That's all he did all day long. He'd make a needle, do a dyno run, test it, ride the bike, whatever. And until he found the right one, came up with what they needed for the majority of airbox mods or pipe mods, whatever, to run that needle with whatever setup. And it's a compromise, when you're doing that, because you might not have it perfect for your setup. That's why guys would take a needle and shape it themselves. Okay, that's the needle. And then your clip position is going to affect pretty much half to 3/4 throttle.